Welcome back. Today we are going to deal with our onions. The onions are not keeping as well as we'd like, so they're starting to rot. You can tell by they're getting soft, yucky on the outside. So we're actually going to dehydrate them today. So I have my sheets for my dehydrator, and I like to use the silicone sheet on top of the mesh just so I can get every little bit of onion. Now I do the onions two different ways. You can just cut them and you use your knife, slice them, or you can use the mandolin. If you use the mandolin, always use your guard. Okay. So let's start this one, see how it is. Well, that one was good. You just want to remove the outer skin. Now with onions, there is no pre-treatment required. It is like an excellent food to start learning how to dehydrate and how to use. Well, that one is nice. I'm going to go get the pig bucket. Put this in the pig bucket. Get that out of the way. Now, since this one is nice and firm, I actually like to use the mandolin. Slice is really nice. That's nice. And then I'll just separate them all and lay them on the sheet. But first, we have to get all these onions cleaned up. Yeah, I'm just gonna remove what's not good. That's beautiful. The pig gets that. Saving them just in time. Okay, so you get the picture. I'm going to get all the onions cleaned up and we'll come back. See, the sun is really shining. Hopefully you can see all that. But it's winter, so I'm going to let the sun shine in. Now, as there's nothing necessary to prep the onions, I did rinse them off. That's why they're on the towel, and I got some really nice ones. So we're just going to use the slicer. Since I like the look of the onions and the size, it'll be easier to use the slicer. Again, always use your guide. And that's why I like to use the silicone sheets on top, because you get small pieces, and this way you're able to even dry those. And you're simply going to take the rings and push them apart and lay it out to dry. What you see me putting aside is just like the really, really hard top. I mean, you can chop those up later. I just like to deal with them later. And you want to fill the tray. In theory, they're not supposed to touch each other, but they shrink and you can move them over when you check on them. Get them in there. Now you can do it this way, or you can chop it up. Let me get my knife. Or you can chop some up. So just like rough chop and lay it out on the tray. You do get more on a tray. I have done it this way too. I'm just showing you different ways to do it. I do believe I'm going to chop the rest up though, because my trays are being used. So I don't have as many. Nice single layer. Just crowd those up a little bit. Okay. Actually, I need a couple onions for supper tonight. I'm making, what am I making? Oh yes, I have a pork shoulder roast bone in. I am going to pressure cook for supper, so I'm going to take those, put those aside. Okay, so you get the picture. I'm going to get the rest of the onions chopped up and on the trays, and we'll get them in the dehydrator. And this is what we're after. Dried onions. This is my last jar. So, you hear that? They are dry. what a beautiful way to save some onions. So I'm going to finish cutting these up, get them on the dehydrator. See, that's the diced ones too. These ones are all just rings. I think you can see that. These are all rings, some little pieces on the bottom, but the rest of this I'm gonna dice up. Here it is. I have the onions on the tray. Here's the sliced ringed ones. And then I just decided to dice the rest up. We're going to put a dehydrator lid on, and then I'm going to have it set. And then mine is a timer, so as soon as I turn it on, it's going to be really noisy. But there you have it. Onions. And now it's time to enjoy a glass of Saskatoon mead. Remember, use what you have and do what you can. Dry some onions today.